Rap made me Asian American. I grew up in Delaware. I was the only Chinese kid in my neighborhood other than my little sister. One day after class, my buddy Yusef handed me 3 burned CDs. Jay-Z's The Blueprint, Deltron 3030 by Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Aesop Rock's Labor Days. For the next month, those 3 albums were in my CD player constantly. I'd always heard from teachers that I was good with my words, but all I knew how to use my words to do were what they wanted. Write essays, pass tests. I didn't know how my words could empower me. Hip-hop culture changed that. Rap music showed me voices who represented for their culture. They weren't looking for someone else's approval. They knew what they wanted to say, who they were saying it for, and they weren't going to let anyone change who they were or where they came from. Now, I knew I wasn't black. I wasn't just gonna copy someone else's story. Inspired by the way these rappers drew from their black and brown and sometimes white culture, I started looking for my Asian American heroes. One day, a friend sent me a link to a Chinese kid freestyling on BET. His name was Jin. As Jin won the Freestyle Fridays battles on 106 and Park, we'd send each other each week's videos. I'd been rapping with friends and freestyling at school, but I never in my life thought that I could make it as a rapper or anyone who talked for a living. Watching Jin made me feel like I had a shot at this being more than just a hobby. It could be a calling. After college, I worked in Asia for a couple years. My first time in Hong Kong, I randomly DM'd Jin trying to meet up. Over the years, I've gotten to pray with him, share the stage, hang out with him, and learn from him. Every time I've seen him, it's always reminded me of why I got into hip hop in the first place. To use my voice to tell my community's stories. The last couple years, I've been making these videos. Everything I do is still grounded in being an MC. Everything I do comes from hip hop. Shout outs to Jin, and shout outs to Wong Fu and the Asian American Foundation's new series, The United States of Asian+America. Their episode with Jin came out today. You can check it out on YouTube. Thanks, guys.